Welcome to this tutorial on how to add a new page to your Elastic website. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the more advanced way that you can add a page that has a lot more control and a lot more features than the Easy Add Page option. If I start by going to my website, here's my URL, so I know this is my site. I can go up and have a look at Sitemap. This is a list of all of the public pages that are available on my site. And if we have a look here, I've got 3 pages at the moment: green cars, blue cars and red cars. But I've decided that I'd like a new page called purple cars, and I'm going to add that page now. If I scroll to the bottom of the screen and click the login link, I can come to the administrator login. If you don't know your administrator login or have forgotten it, you can use the password recovery link. Add in your administrator email, click submit, and your username and password will be emailed to you. But I know my username and password, so I'm going to log in as normal. Looking at the left of the screen, you'll see the Pages section, and the first link is Add Edit Pages. I click that link and I come to my list of existing pages. At the top are 2 links. It's the link on the right that I'm most interested in. This one's called Advanced Add New Page. I'll click on that link and let the new page load. And you'll notice that there's quite a few features here. Many settings and many types of information that you can add. The first section we're going to add information into is the metadata section. The easiest way to think about this is information that Google uses and other search engines use when making decisions about your page. I'll bring up Google just so you can see the sort of thing that I'm talking about. Now, I said that my site was about, or this page is about purple cars, so let's do a Google search for purple cars. Here is a Google page with a list of all the results for purple cars. We'll come back to this in a moment. At the top of the metadata section, I'm going to add a meta title. This is the title of my page, and of course in this case it's purple cars. When I click in the next box, the meta description box, you'll notice that a variety of information appears. You can leave this as it is, or you can update this information and change it to other information. By default, it says, discover informative and interesting information about purple cars. That's the meta title that you added before. Brought to you by, it says Elastic's admin at the moment, but this will be your site name that you would have added previously. The meta keywords are purple cars, and the page URL is purple-cars, and we'll see how that plays out in a moment. Just to go back to the Google results that we had before, meta title is this section, this blue section at the top of a listing. So whatever you add in the meta title will show here in Google. Meta description shows here in Google. It's this black section that appears. Meta keywords don't show on Google, but page URL does. What exists here is what shows just here in green on Google. So it's important that you think through what meta information you want to show up on Google. But I'm happy with this. It's about purple cars. It sounds good, and I'm going to go with this. Scrolling down the page, the next section is the layout section. Here I can choose my header image, the background image for the page, and I can choose from a variety of layouts that have been set up. Scrolling down further, and you'll notice, if you've seen the Easy Add Page tutorial, that the page content section is very similar. We've got our page title here and our text that we're able to add for our page. This is some text about purple cars. Scrolling down further, pages have the option of sidebar 1 and sidebar 2. These are like extra areas for adding information. You might add your opening hours, for example, or you might add your terms and conditions or your contact information. So let's put opening hours in sidebar 1, and they are Monday to Friday 9 to 5. And in sidebar 2, I'm going to put contact us. And I'll put a phone number there. So I'm happy with that. I've got the correct metadata, I've got the correct layout information, I've got the correct page title, I've got my content that I wanted. Sidebar 1 and sidebar 2 has a title and content that I'm happy with. This page is ready to go. I'm going to click Save and View and have a look at my page. And here it is. Here's my page. The title is Purple Cars. Here's the text that I added. Here's my sidebar 1 with my opening hours. Sidebar 2 with my contact information. And that metadata that we added before is embedded in the background of this page. You can't see it, but Google is able to read it and know that it's there. If I finally come to Sitemap, I'll have a look at my cars. Now here's red, blue and green cars, but you'll notice that purple cars appears here as well. So I've successfully added a new page to my Elastic website using the advanced add page feature.